Step one in this entire process is to pick a country. So the first thing you're going to do is choose from this list of Spanish-speaking countries a country you're interested in. Perhaps you might go to Costa Rica, and from here you can see a whole bunch of information about Costa Rica, where it's located, what it looks like with the map, and at the top you might even see things like geography, which you might need, and weather. And just so you know, from here you can start to see some things about the climate, as well as if you click on one of these cities right here, you can actually see the forecast if you click see forecast, which is pretty neat. So like for example, today it was 88. If you go up to the gear, you can also change things over to Celsius, which is a good move because we'll be doing that in class. So as you can see, it went over to 27 degrees Celsius. And moving forward, you might see some different weather things, which is it's great because you can see one day is a storm, one day is just a little bit cloudy. You could also click 10-day right here to see what you have in store for 10 days. I would suggest that if after 10 days the weather's looking very similar every day, perhaps you choose a different city, maybe. It would be nice to see everything in one city, but on that same token, as you can see here, look, storm, 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 storm. So like I might not do Liberia, Costa Rica. I might choose a different city and just do this for one day. So maybe I would choose Tuesday, October 17th, choose that day, and then go back and choose a different city. Once you're done and you've chosen what your city is going to be, you're going to fill it in here. It's going to look like this. You're going to put your name, your last name, what hour you have, and then choose from this list which country it was that you decided to do. After you've submitted it through, there's also a link so that you can see all the responses. I'm the only one that's responded on this. So you're going to just check to make sure that you're not doing the same country as everybody else. Additionally, I'm giving you guys this page. Looks like this. It's the resources page. I just want you guys to see a couple of quick, simple things at the beginning. And so you can see some general resources. If you click weather words right here, you guys are going to see that these are the weather words that we used in class. So I actually gave you this sheet. You have this sheet somewhere, and these are weather words that we actually have, which is great. You should use some of those words, including some of the weird phrases that we would have, like hay una tormenta de nieve, nieve being snow, so snowstorm. Or maybe you might say something like muy, like or mucho, rather, like hace mucho fresco, or hace mucho calor, or whatever you so choose. And also, don't forget we have seasons out here as well. Additionally, on this resources, you're going to see things like a Fahrenheit to Celsius converter so that you can very quickly get the degrees in Celsius if you need to. And then this is the smart document that we had that we went over in class where you took notes. Additionally, you can find more information by clicking any of these. So let's say you did choose Costa Rica. You could choose weather in North America and the Caribbean. And then from here, you'd be able to check Costa Rica. And when you find it, you can just click on it. And then it's going to also give you some different cities. It's going to give you weather coming up for all these days. It's in Celsius right now. I do believe you can switch it right here to Fahrenheit, but again, we're probably really going to be doing this in Celsius. And as I said, if the weather just really isn't, if it's the same every single day, like you can see rainy, 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 again, feel free to choose a different city. Like that was here, but maybe I'll go to San Jose and we can see, it's pretty similar. Again, Costa Rica is not a really big country, so it's probably going to be pretty similar in many places. Pretty similar. But I did see one that's very different, so maybe I could choose this one, which looks like it's at least partly sunny this day, cloudy this day. So you can jump from city to city if you'd like. Make sure that your weather is different every day. We don't want it to be repetitive. Additionally, you need to research the climate, and you're going to see this piece in a little bit on the project. Culturegrams is a really great thing that you can use. Looks like this. And you're going to just choose by country. So there's Costa Rica. And now from here, I have land and climate. And I can actually see a whole bunch of things about land and climate, which is cool. And then additionally, just so you know, you can actually generate your citation right there, which is pretty cool. And if you're really lazy, it will actually read it to you if you click the play button up here.
Republic of Costa Rica.
So it's kind of weird, but kind of cool. If you try to access this website from home, you are going to need this document because there is a password, but the password is listed on here, so no problem. So you can go, this is from the library, you can see these things, and then if you're at home, you're going to just need to see this area right here. If you're accessing this database from home, you'll need the following: username Franklin ES, password Franklin ES. Franklin, I'm not sure, but you need that from home. Additionally, you can view that list that we saw earlier. So technology, you might want to use Screencastify. This is going to take you to a page where you guys need to add Screencastify. So you're going to be adding this so that you can record yourself speaking Spanish and so that I can hear you. Some extras: the Fahrenheit to Celsius converter, country selection form, responses. The true size of it is another interesting application that you could use. I most recently was interested in Portugal because I was working on this, but maybe instead of Portugal, I might want to learn about Costa Rica, and maybe I would pair Costa Rica to Wisconsin because, you know, I'm from Wisconsin. So looking at Costa Rica, I can see like the true size of how big it is, and you can see it's much smaller than Wisconsin is. So it's kind of a cool app that you can use. Just in case you didn't know, the closer you get towards things, the bigger something gets. That's why it's very big there. But the further away and closer to the equator, it gets much smaller. Anyway. Additionally, there is this slide right here. These are important phrases you're going to need when you're presenting this. This in the corner is a video, and you can watch it. And then you're going to want to know also how will I be graded. There's a student rubric, which I'm going to show you right now, and then a regular rubric. The student